Well, for you, I mean, just this how you feeling? How's the toe? Because you were able to fight through it against Buffalo, still able to move and make the plays and the throws that you needed to make. But in terms of it getting better every single day, where are you at physically right now, Patrick?
Yeah, I'm a lot better. Yeah, going into that Buffalo game, obviously, I was able to move enough, but I felt like I was still restricted and wasn't able to use the same kind of
Yeah.
agility that I always use. And having these extra few weeks here has really gave me time to let this thing heal and being able to rehab it back up. And it's getting to where it's basically back to normal. So have the couple more days and try to have it as close to normal as possible, and being able to move around if I need to in the game.
So when your team's losing, Patrick, do you go into a phone booth and come out as Superman? What goes on with this? Every time I see you guys down, I go, "Uh-oh, Mr. Dangerous is back." Your attitude and your performance just completely goes to a better place. Tell me a little bit about that. Why you are so aggressive and can do it so many times when your team's losing.
Yeah, I think it goes with the whole entire team. It's like when we get down, we start fighting even harder. And you don't always get that when you have a football team. And I have a special group of guys around me that continue to fight no matter what the score is. And so we'll try not to get back down again in the Super Bowl. We'll try to get a lead and everything like that. But whatever game the game entails, we'll be ready to battle through adversity and try to find a way to win.
Without giving anything away, because you're a veteran now, Kelsey's been there a long time, Tyreek Hill, you got a veteran group around you when you think about it. I mean, typically is more put into this game now because you guys are so seasoned as players. Like, without giving anything away, is there just compare and contrast game plans for other games? Is it pretty similar from what you guys have always done?
Yeah, I think the thing with playing the Todd Bowles defense is you got to have plays ready for everything. And so, like you said, having a good veteran group of guys that can take in that workload and still be able to go out there and play fast is important. Having plays that are good versus everything. Coach Reed always has some special plays here and there that he likes to throw in there. So it's a great deal being able to have 2 weeks to study a defense like this, because we know it's a great challenge, and we'll have to be up for it and be able to adjust on the fly whenever we recognize what's going on out there.
All right, special plays from Coach Reed. I hear that you're part of those special plays. Do you sit around with him and invent? So you do some crazy stuff now, the motion stuff back in it. Someone said, no, that was his idea. How much are you involved in the creativity?
Definitely have my little involvement in there, but I mean, if you go in his office, I mean, he has like a million plays wrote up on his board, and me, Kelsey, Tyreek, all these guys, we work on our own little plays here and there, and we try to show him and let him see him so that he'll put him in the game plan. But he does a good job of letting us be who we are and show our personalities, and so
Nice.
we have a lot of different crazy plays here and there.
Okay, be honest. When you took that shotgun snap when you were in motion, because, I mean, I'd be worried about fumbling. I mean, I played quarterback like you, but were you worried at all how it was going to time up? I mean, because and you were sideways when you took the snap. You were running when you took that snap. I mean, how long did it take them to line that up and get that coordinated?
I wasn't worried because being who I am, whenever we do our QB Center exchange, I had started doing that like last year. And I was kind of messing around doing it, taking snaps in motion, not thinking anything of it. And then one day it just clicked for me. I was just like, can we run this in a game? I was like, is this even allowed? And so
Is this legal?
Yeah. We went to the rule book and figured out that it was allowed, and we're able to have a few plays off of it that we're able to have some success.
So I want to tie your baseball background in here for our young listeners that play multiple sports. I would say if I count every game, there's 5 or 6 times you throw a football, which looks like you're turning a double play. Your feet are square. You're throwing it to second, who's going to throw to first for the double play. Don't you feel like a shortstop sometimes when you're throwing a football?
Yeah, 100%. And I think that what baseball taught me is playing shortstop, you have to throw it from different arm angles, from different platforms, and still be accurate. And so when I'm out there on the football field, I feel like the guys are open. I just have to find a way to get them the ball. And that takes some sidearm throws, takes some off-platform throws, and it's something that I've really involved in my game.
From your standpoint, biggest challenge leading up to this big game? You've been in this game before, but what are the things you fight? Is it over preparing? Is it more rehab? Is it watching too much tape? What are your biggest challenges you feel leading up to Super Bowl 55?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, especially I've learned since last year playing in the game, is not trying to do too much. Do what got you here. Be who you are. And I've been preaching that to the guys on our team is we don't have to do anything special. We just need to go out there and be who we are every single snap, play to the best of our ability, and the scoreboard will handle itself.